And welcome back to the 4 o'clock show. The Institute for Marine Mammal Studies in Gulfport is taking care of sea turtles rescued from the oil disaster out in the Gulf. Now, the Institute is currently taking care of 4 out of the 5 species of turtles found in the Gulf. Sunday night, a giant loggerhead was brought into the facility from Louisiana. We visited IMMS for a look at that massive turtle and others being cared for here in South Mississippi. You are looking at a 156-pound loggerhead turtle here at IMMS in Gulfport. I'm here with the director, Moby Solangi. Moby, first of all, tell us, what is the story of this turtle?
Well, this turtle was brought in on Sunday as a result of the berms that Louisiana is constructing at the Chandelier Islands. And to save them from the hopper dredges, there's a net boat that goes in front of them, and it picks up the turtles that are in its path. The ones that are sick or injured, they're brought up here.
What is kind of the nature of the injury?
The injury seems to be that it's a little lethargic, it has its eye affected, and so it looked, being lethargic, they didn't want to release it.
And when we say 156 pounds, roughly how old is this loggerhead turtle right here?
It could be anywhere from 20 to 30 years old.
And that in itself is remarkable, isn't it?
It is remarkable. These are the largest turtles we have seen during this oil spill.
And when you see a turtle that obviously is this impressive, it's kind of exciting around the facility, isn't it?
It is. Not only exciting, it takes 4 people to pick him up.
And ultimately, what will be this turtle's future? I mean, in a perfect scenario.
Once it's rehabilitated, we would be trying to release it in the wild in an area that it could make its habitat.
If not for your facility, what would be the fate of this turtle? I mean, you're in a very unique position here because in this region, you're the only one doing this.
That's correct. We are the only facility in Alabama and Mississippi. We are the premier facility on the Gulf Coast. And if we weren't here, I think there would have been dire consequences for these animals. For human beings, you've got FEMA, you've got Red Cross, United Way. But for wildlife, it's us. We have to be good stewards.
Here with Tim Hufflin, Director of Animal Care at IMMS. And how many turtles do you have here at the facility right now?
Right now we have 10.
Yeah.
That could grow anytime, though.
And what species? Give us the rundown of the species that you have.
All right, right now we have mostly the Kemp's ridley, which is the most endangered turtle on the coast. We have loggerheads, we have green turtles, and then we have a hawksbill. This one's a hawksbill. It's obviously a juvenile. We don't see these guys too often around here. They're usually out in a little bit deeper waters. But this was one of our first oil turtles that we got. He was pretty bad off when we first got him.
Okay, Tim, what's this species?
This is the Kemp's ridley. This is one of the most endangered turtles in the Gulf right now. And these are the ones that we're finding the most of, actually.
Found, I believe, around Alabama?
This one was found again in Alabama, yeah. It's clinging to a buoy out there covered in oil.
And again, here, just to wrap things up, how long do you think this turtle will stay here? Where will he be released?
Well, it'll be here for probably another 2-3 weeks. Once it's fully rehabilitated, it'll be up to the federal government to decide where to release it.
Okay, Dr. Moby Solangi, thanks for showing us the 156-pound loggerhead turtle.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
And I have to tell you, I'm no scientist, but all of the turtles we saw out at IMMS looked like they were in great shape and ready to be reintroduced to the wild. And that, after all, is the ideal scenario.